Alright guys, we're finally back on a new episode of Booze, Tattoos, and
Heavy fucking metal.
We're coming to you live, well not live, but we're coming to you recorded today from our favorite local watering hole, the Arms Pub.
Yes.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. We are, today we are just taste testing our favorite beer here. This is Molson Black Label.
Yeah, Black Label, not Black Label Society, just Black Label beer.
Yeah, it's good beer.
It's not bad and you can't beat the price of it here, so anyhow, let's get this shit started. Alright, so we're back here. It's been a while, we know, but life caught up with us. We've been busy.
I moved.
I know, wow, congratulations.
New place,
painted. I helped this fucker move.
Yeah.
Neat thing, if you have a carport and you live in an apartment without an elevator, move like we did and throw your shit on top of the carport and have a runner, because it saves time. And
fuck.
Outside of your shitty heavy couch, it was not that bad. So
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was pretty quick.
But anyhow, we'll do an episode from there later, so you guys get to see everything. Also, sorry about the background noise if there is any. The Arms is not terribly busy right now, but there's enough people walking around that there could be some noise. Anyway, biggest topic I think since we did our last show was Chester Bennington passing away.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
It was a shock. It was a very big shock. But into the bigger scope of things, I kind of seen it coming. When you think of it that way.
I did, because it was a cry for help a lot with him. And how would you put it? I think he did an interview in February that came out after he did this and said he was having a really hard time dealing with life right now. Now, if that was you, being one of my best friends, and you said, hey, I'm having a really hard time dealing with life right now, I'd probably do what I could to get you some help, or at least, ensure that you're going to be okay, or whatever. I don't understand why somebody wouldn't step in and get him the help he needed. His wife especially, like, that interview was public domain, like it was done on a radio station. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's unfortunate. It's sad. Like, I mean, Linkin Park's music lately has not been my thing at all. But anybody who says they didn't have Hybrid Theory when they were growing up is a fucking liar. First of all, if you're a metalhead, that album was great. It's sad, and especially 2 months after Chris passed, Chris Cornell. It's a really sad thing, man. And I just think that the message needs to be out there that if you have anything going on in your head that you need help with, go to a friend, go to a doctor, go to somebody, and even go to your local bartender, your waitress, whatever, man. Seek help, talk to somebody, get some help that you need, man, because life is precious and you only get one. Like I said, you get one life, you don't get two, so make the best of it, man, and don't do what they did. Get help. Help is there, get it.
We're not playing a video game here, guys.
No.
You don't just respawn at the other side of the map and fucking you're good to go. It's game over, and you affect way more lives than you think you do.
We're taking time out here for a minute.
When that happens. Yeah. Not really a timeout.
Well, not really, but
Thank you very much.
Alright, so Joel didn't have to do the snap trick today. Our lovely waitress brought us 2 more beers. So, anyhow, moving on from the sad notes of things. Rest in peace, Chester. And moving on.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Also, I feel bad that I shit on them a few episodes ago.
Yeah, fuck.
The new music still sucks, but you know what I mean? Like, it's sad when anybody does that. So, rest in peace. Anyhow, moving on, we both saw, I don't even know the best way to put it, a mammoth-sized rock show this past week.
Yes.
A week ago today, actually.
Yeah, BC Place, Vancouver, BC.
The mighty Metallica rolled through town.
Yes.
It was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. Best I've seen them so far. Absolutely.
I think so. They were crisp this time. They were very crisp. The openers, Gojira, was wicked. Excuse me. That's the second time I've seen Gojira, and they don't disappoint. On the other hand, AVENGED did disappoint. They were, in my opinion, not good at all. M Shadows, I know you had vocal surgery, and I hate to say it, bud, but yeah, he did.
I did not know that.
And I hate to say it, but you lost it because you pulled a Vince Neil and you had the crowd sing most of your fucking songs. I get it, it's not your show and you didn't have your stage. That's usually really cool for an AVENGED show, but you lost me, man. Like, I was a pretty big fan of yours, and it was really disappointing that you had the crowd sing half of your songs. I will go see them again if they come back for sure, 100%.
Yep.
Hopefully they do come back on their own tour so they can do their own thing, because let's be honest, Metallica didn't give them much in the way of a stage.
Yeah, well, they said within a year they'll be back, so...
Yeah, and they got nothing. They didn't even get a video screen, which I thought was kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
Metallica had, if you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube. We'll play some clips here, but...
Yeah, and there are videos actually that I did upload for a couple of songs. We were way back in the nosebleeds. He was a little bit closer.
Yeah, we'll contribute something here anyway.
Yeah.
But Metallica had 5 or 6 huge video screens, and they couldn't even give AVENGED SEVENFOLD one of them.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of cheesy a little bit. You know, they could have given that one middle screen just so they could have something.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they didn't do it for me this time. I was really stoked to see him, and it just wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
Thoughts on them?
Thoughts on who? Metallica or
No, Avenged. We'll get into Metallica in a minute. I got lots of thoughts on that.
I mean, I've seen Avenged before, and they were fantastic. This was definitely, again, we're talking about a show that wasn't theirs, so it definitely lacked the stage show. From way back in the nosebleeds, they sounded really good. But then again, like you said, you saw him doing a little bit of lip syncing.
He definitely had backing tracks.
And I didn't see that.
Let me interrupt you for a minute. I know bands out there have backing tracks nowadays. I get that.
Of course.
But it was bad. If you have a backing track, at least know when to mouth the lyrics. He was like during Nightmare, where it's like Nightmare. You know, when he has that. Like, the mic was out here, and you could hear his voice, and that's frustrating to me. Like, if you're gonna have a backing track, sync yourself up with it and know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because it looks bad when you're lip syncing to me. But
yeah.
Either way, anyhow.
Still good. Still good, but
not what I wanted to see.
Metallica just tore the shit off of that place.
Okay, listen,
I just wish they would have opened the roof.
I know, and they should, but I guess maybe because of the lights and the lasers. And Metallica has a shitload of fucking lasers on this tour.
Yes.
It's very cool, so maybe they had
very
to keep
impressive.
It shut. But there was no flaw in their show this time that I could find.
No, it was just amazing.
The set list was top notch. Hit after hit after hit. Of course, they played a couple new songs, which the new songs are very good.
It meshed well with the overall show.
I think so. No complaints here from me.
Nope.
It was well worth the money I spent. It was a great day. I went downtown early, got a little bit on the sauce. It's Metallica. You have to have some fun, right? Great crowd at BC Place. I didn't see any fights or any problems at all.
Nope.
Everybody was just there. A typical metal community show where there's no douchebags there. Everybody was there to have a great time. I think it went off without a hitch. I know Metallica is doing an arena tour next year. Hopefully they come back, but if they do get to an area where you all can go see them. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, what else do you want to talk about? Some new music?
Yeah, we've got some new music coming up, actually. A really good band, actually. The lead guitarist and the drummer for Megadeth, they brought out a new album a couple years ago, Act of Defiance. Now they have a new album coming out. They have a new single called MIA, and it's going to be on Old Scars, New Wounds. And so we're going to play a little bit of that video, or a little bit of that song right now, so you guys can hear. I've listened to it already. It's pretty fucking awesome.
It is pretty good, yeah.
I can't wait for that album. That album comes out September 29th, or is it September 28th? September 29th, 2017. Yeah. So I'm super stoked for that. Check that out, Act of Defiance, guys.
Yeah, I have a few bands I want to touch on here. None of them are brand new, but their music's awesome. I was getting tattooed last Friday. Some of you might have saw the pictures on our Instagram page. My brother-in-law Steve, who's on Instagram at Shimp at 5 HIMP. At Shimp is what it says anyway. He introduced me to a couple of bands named Satan and Freedom Hawk. And I sort of played a little bit for you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, if any of you know the band The Sword, it's kind of like The Sword meets Black Sabbath.
The Sword is fantastic.
It's like stoner groove metal mixed with Black Sabbath lyrics, and it's fucking awesome.
That's great.
And check those bands out. They've been around for a while. I think Satan has 2 or 3 albums out, and Freedom Walk has 1 or 2. Another band I've discovered recently is called Code Orange. I discovered them actually. It's kind of embarrassing, but not really. I mean, I don't care. I'm a WWE fan. There's a wrestler named Aleister Black, and he's obviously into like death metal and shit. Code Orange did his theme music, and every time it came out, I'm like, fuck, that's a pretty rad song. I want to know who made it. And I looked it up. It was Code Orange. Checked out the rest of their shit, and it's fucking awesome. I played a little bit for you this morning here.
Yeah.
And it's heavy as fuck. It's kind of like Zach De La Rocha meets the heaviest band you can think of. Check it out. You'll like them. I think it's great. I'm gonna listen to more of their shit. So
Cool.
Go check those bands out. What else you want to talk about today?
Fuck, I don't know.
There's not a ton happening right now, really. To be honest, we're going to Guns N' Roses in 2 weeks, and I'm really deflated about it personally. After seeing Metallica, I'm not really sure what can keep up to them. But
yeah, it's kind of like seeing Pink Floyd and then seeing fucking whatever other low-level band you can think of.
Ace Frehley from Kiss and the Commodore. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hey, that would be a great show.
But it wouldn't be Pink Floyd.
No.
I think Guns N' Roses will be good. I've watched a lot of their shit on YouTube, and it's not bad.
Yeah,
but it's
I think
not
Axl's back in it to win it. I think so, and that's a good thing to see.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were on the fence because here in Vancouver, they had a couple of no-shows back in the day. And they actually started a riot, believe it or not, back in the day. So Axl sitting in an airport drinking somewhere and didn't want to show up or whatever it was. I can't remember exactly the actual reason for it.
Just didn't give a fuck.
We had a riot because of Guns N' Roses. So back when they first announced the show, they were like, fuck it, Axl won't even show up and blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? He's off the booze, he's off the coke, he's off the whatever.
He hasn't been late, hasn't missed a show yet this tour. So.
Yeah, so good on him. And I can't wait. I can't wait for the show, but it's not going to be like the highlight thing.
Not as good as Metallica, no.
No, definitely not.
What else is going on in the world of music these days? Not much. World of tattooing. I'm sure all of you know who The Rock is, Dwayne Johnson.
Yep.
His iconic breathing bull tattoo on his arm
was covered up.
He just had it covered up by Nico Hurtado, who is a fucking amazing artist.
Yes.
Now it looks more like a prehistoric bull skull. And
that's right.
Follow The Rock on Twitter at The Rock. He has great photos of it. Also Nico Hurtado on Twitter at Nico Hurtado.
Oh yeah, Nico's amazing.
He's an amazing artist. I would love to get a piece done by him, but he killed it on this tattoo. It looks fucking great. Yeah. So go check it out if you want to see that.
Did you see his Instagram video about the eclipse?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my god. Yeah, you have to check it out.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Check it out at the, what is it? At The Rock?
At The Rock.
At The Rock.
Yeah, just search on Instagram on Twitter, The Rock or whatever.
Yeah, it's the last video that he posted was about the eclipse, which happened today, by the way. So it's just fucking hilarious.
And The Rock is actually in Vancouver right now. He's here filming a movie, so.
Is he?
He is in Vancouver right now.
Well, because he posted that today from Vancouver.
Yep, he is filming.
That's pretty impressive.
Filming something with Neve Campbell, that girl from the Scream movies.
Ooh.
Yeah, so.
Neve Campbell.
Yeah. She was hot back in the day. She's back? She's back.
Wow.
I don't know how hot she is now, but she's back. Anyway, guys, I don't even have a fuck you today. This is kind of just something that we've got to get back in the theme of things here and get back in the swing of things here. Do you have a fuck you? Did anybody that piss you off?
No, not in the music world or anything like that. No, just the boss and stuff like that. But the
usual. I know. I deal with the public all day. So.
I do have to say a big thank you, guys. The last videos that we had was with Justin Manning from Crown by Fire. I have to say a huge thank you to Justin.
Yes, thank you, Justin,
for that. It was a huge, good experience for us. Not a huge amount of views, So go, by all means, go back into our catalog and share those videos, because it was a really good conversation that we had. It took, I know it was long, it was like an hour and 45 minutes
worth
or
it, though.
whatever it was.
If you're a metalhead, there's good substance in there.
Yeah.
Great stories. Go watch it.
It was great, and we look forward to having him back on the show at some point. We also look forward to having Nick Cantonies on the show, from the former Black Label Society guitarist. We're going to have him lined up probably within the next couple of weeks.
Maybe we'll try for next week. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't think he's doing much these days, so
no.
But
yeah, anyway,
Nick Cantonies, we love you, bro.
So I guess that's gonna wrap it up for this week. We'll fill it in with some clips from Metallica. We got a ton of videos and shit. But anyway, guys, take care. We're back. We're gonna be back every week now, so don't worry about that. We're gonna get back on track here, and we'll see you soon.
Yep. Peace out, guys.